Alright everybody, it's the Loon back with another unboxing today, something brand new from Nabalis. But let's start with the quote. So, this one felt applicable today. Let's go with this one. He has led us in here against our fears, but he will lead us out again at any cost to himself. He is sure of finding his way home in a blind night than Queen Baruthiel's cats. We're talking about the cat. So, this one's kind of fun. Something a little weird. Kind of a neat, goofy design, which is fun to see sometimes with Nabalis and such. There's so many knifey designs that sometimes it's fun to see something a little more off the wall, especially when it comes to trainer. Well, I kind of screwed the box up on that one, but that's fine. Shoo! Alright. We've got, whoop. There goes my T10 bit. Comes with every one of Nabalis's balisongs. Kind of nice, I bet that was loud. Lube and Loctite, always nice. Spare hardware, which is cool. Little bite handle indicator. Some Nabalis stickers, of course. Wouldn't be complete without those. Ooh. Little info card on the cat. See if it focuses. Kinda neat. Tells a little story of making it with Songbei Kim. Anyway, oh, also, I noticed this on the cheese, but this is really fun. The Nabalis Teflon coating care tips. Really cool. Obviously, flip over soft surfaces to avoid damaging the coating, avoid friction, contact with metal objects like keys, padlocks, or other metal accessories. But my favorite, which I am curious what the explanation is, but I don't know if you can see. Yeah, right there. Number 2. Keep away from flames, disaster avoided. Disaster avoided. I want to know what the disaster would be. Is Teflon flammable? I don't know. There's a fun way to find out, but maybe I'll just Google it. Okay, that's kind of neat, actually. I like the little claw marks going on. I guess the claw marks are on the bite handle, so another fun... Oh, wait. I threw it too soon. Oh, and it scattered everywhere. Oh, they're gonna be hard to find in this carpet, but there are little eye things that slot into, like the zippy inserts that slot into the eyes. But I guess I will find that later, because they blend in with this carpet too well. But, ooh yeah. I did get the Teflon coated version. It's all they had in stock at the time. That is oily. But it looks really good. The white and black looks slick. You can see here. If I can get that to focus. Yeah. The bite handle indicator on this one, kind of creative like the cheese, is the little cat claw marks. So that's kind of fun. And look at the blade. It's a little kitty. It's a little kitty cat. Isn't that neat? Little paws on the, whatever the pivot hardware in the ends of the handles there. This thing feels pretty good. Doesn't seem to struggle with anything. I'd say it's a light handle bias, like a lot of Nabalis' stuff. But it feels really good. It's got a pretty good sound on it. I don't think it sounds as good as the cheese. Teflon coating is nice. Ooh, almost. But yeah, it feels pretty good. I know one of the big telling things is fans. It's a little sluggish on fans. Might be a little more handle bias there than I first would have guessed. But it does feel good. What handle am I holding? Oh, that's technically the bite handle. Yeah, feels good. Comfortable. Teflon coating is nice. I believe this is 6061 aluminum, 440C heat-treated blade. Those pivots almost feel a little tight, but might just need to break it in a little bit. I got the Stormtrooper colorway, which is kind of cool. Is that the bite handle? It's not easy to see which handle's the bite handle. Cat kind of just blends together when you're flipping. And it's a little harder to see the bite handle indicator on these white handles. I don't know. Feels good. I don't know if it feels as good as the cheese. And it's at that kind of same $70 price point. But it definitely feels good. I'm not disappointed with it. I think this will serve you quite well. I'm worried it's too similar to the cheese to really, I don't know, make it worth making, I guess? But Nabalis kind of does this thing where they have a whole bunch of knives that fit into a really similar category, which I guess is kind of cool because it's like you get to pick which one you like the style of without getting too crazy of a different experience. So aesthetically, it's a good variety to have, which I'm fine with. I like a little bit of variety, mix it up. But then everyone gets kind of an aesthetically appealing balisong without really missing out on the experience. I've heard people say it seems kind of like Nabalis is competing with themselves, which I guess is kind of true, but I don't hate it. This does feel really good. The more I flip it, the more it's kind of growing on me. But is it enough to dethrone the cheese, is the big question. And I don't know that it is. I mean, fan's about the same, the handles feel really similar. So I mean, all that is to say, this is a really good balisong. It's a fantastic balisong for $70. I just keep comparing it to the cheese, which I feel is unfair, but that one's still fresh in my mind. No, I do like it a lot. Handles seem to have a decent amount of grip. That Teflon might help a lot. It definitely seems to make a slight difference. This thing's a lot of fun. It is pretty comparable to the cheese. I think fans are kind of similar. I wonder how it would feel with those inserts. Maybe I should find those, but overall I'm really happy with this. I think for $70 you're getting a really good flipper, in all honesty, but that's a lot of Nabalis' stuff. So, yeah, it's about all there really is to say. It's another great option at that sub $100 price range. And I think Nabalis is really knocking it out of the park with filling in that kind of gap. I know it's hard for US makers to really compete with that price range for aluminum balisongs. And that is kind of sad because we don't see as many US makers doing it. But I'm glad they can kind of pursue some of the nicer, fancier stuff, and companies like LDY and Nabalis can kind of fill that cheap balisong gap. So that is cool. Oh, cool! It's got Songbay's little signature down there. That's neat. Nabalis on the other side. I will say the jimping feels really good. That is some aggressive jimping with the Teflon coating. Oh yeah, that feels great. Like, that's not coming out of my hands at all. That's got better grip than some of my titanium balisongs for sure. Ow, that was my toe. But yeah, it feels really good. It's growing on me the more I flip it, honestly. Fans aren't the best, but in my opinion, fans aren't the best on the cheese either. So you're not really losing anything there. Honestly, I think it really just comes down to, do you want a balisong that looks like cheese? Or do you want a balisong that looks like cat? That's the major question. That's what you need to be asking yourselves. But yeah, I really like this thing. Definitely feels good. See if we can do one of these. Getting there. Yeah, aerials are nice and predictable. Chaplains feel good. Rollovers feel nice and sticky. The only thing is that fan kind of drags a little bit. Alright, sorry about that. Camera died again. So anyway, while that was charging, I did put in the eye weights on this bad boy. And I will say, I like it a lot better. Skills be damned. Even though I'm making it look awful, it seems to flip a little bit better. It's a little easier on those fans. But all that to say, I really do like this thing a lot. I think it's comparable to the cheese. Might even have slightly better jimping. But I think it's pretty comparable to the cheese. Even feels really similar. I don't think you'll be disappointed in this thing. Honestly, I like it a lot more than I thought I would even. What? I don't know what was going on there. But yeah, this thing's great. The cat is another awesome offering from Nabalis. The little eye inserts even glow in the dark, which is kind of fun, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. It's interesting. It's unique. And I think that's a perfect way to describe this balisong. So that's all I got for you. I have been the Loon. You have been awesome. And I will catch you on the flip side.